Russia is a really big country, spanning over 17 million square kilometers. It is the largest country in the world by land area. From the western borders near Europe to the far eastern edges touching the Pacific Ocean, Russia's vastness is truly awe-inspiring. It covers a huge part of the world. This immense landmass includes a variety of landscapes from dense forests and expansive plains to towering mountain ranges and deep valleys. Each region has its own unique climate and geographical features. Way out east and up north are some of the coldest places on the planet. These remote areas are often blanketed in snow and ice, creating a frozen world that seems almost otherworldly. The harsh conditions make it difficult for most forms of life to thrive. These places have winters that are super long and super harsh. The winter season can last for several months, with temperatures plummeting to extreme lows. Snowstorms and blizzards are common, often reducing visibility to near zero and making travel nearly impossible. The temperatures can get crazy low. In some areas, the mercury can drop to levels that are hard to imagine, reaching well below freezing and staying there for extended periods. This extreme cold can be dangerous, posing serious risks to both humans and animals. One of these places is called Oymyakon, in a region called Yakutia. This small village is known for its incredibly cold temperatures and is often referred to as one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. People call it the Pole of Cold. This title is well-deserved, as Oymyakon has recorded some of the lowest temperatures ever experienced by humans. The coldest temperature they ever recorded there was a teeth-chattering minus 71 degrees Celsius, which is minus 96 degrees Fahrenheit. This record-breaking cold is a testament to the extreme conditions that the residents of Oymyakon endure. That's colder than most freezers. To put it in perspective, the average household freezer is set to around minus 18 degrees Celsius, making Oymyakon's temperatures seem almost unimaginable. Other cities like Yakutsk and Dudinka have to deal with brutally cold winters too. These urban areas, despite being more developed, face similar challenges with extreme cold, heavy snowfall, and icy conditions that can disrupt daily life and make survival a constant battle. Permafrost. This frozen ground is called permafrost. It's a layer of soil that remains frozen throughout the year, never thawing completely. It's a layer of soil that stays frozen all year round. Scientists study these layers to understand the impact of climate change on these frozen landscapes. Trying to build anything on permafrost is a real challenge. The ground shifts and moves, making construction difficult and requiring special techniques to ensure stability. The climate in these areas is changing. The Arctic is heating up faster than any other place on Earth. This warming is having a big impact on the environment and the people who live there. Permafrost is starting to thaw out. This thawing can damage buildings and roads that were built on top of it. It also releases gases into the air that make the Earth even warmer. Traditional ways of life, like herding reindeer and fishing, are becoming harder and harder. For hundreds of years, people have lived in these extreme conditions, braving the harsh winters and the biting cold. Their resilience and adaptability are nothing short of remarkable. Indigenous communities like the Chukchi, Evenk, and Yakut people have figured out how to survive in the cold. They have developed unique ways to thrive in one of the most unforgiving climates on Earth. They rely on reindeer herding, fishing, and other traditional practices that have been passed down through generations. These activities are not just a means of survival but are deeply embedded in their cultural identity. Hunting is another crucial aspect of their way of life. They hunt to stay alive, using skills honed over centuries to track and capture their prey in the snowy wilderness. These communities know the land and its resources like the back of their hands. Their intimate knowledge of the terrain and weather patterns allows them to navigate and utilize the environment effectively. They use every single part of the animals they hunt, wasting nothing. From the hides to the bones, every piece is repurposed for clothing, tools, and other necessities. Their clothing is specially made to keep them warm in the freezing cold. The traditional garments are crafted with great care and expertise, ensuring maximum insulation against the harsh elements. They wear layers of fur, leather, and other warm materials. These layers are meticulously designed to trap heat and provide comfort, allowing them to endure the extreme cold with remarkable efficiency. Despite the harsh conditions, life here is vibrant and full of community spirit. Families gather around fires to share stories, and children play in the snow, embodying the resilience and joy of these incredible communities. Even though the climate is harsh, cities have popped up in these frozen lands. Yakutsk, the capital of Yakutia, is the biggest city built on permafrost. Over 300,000 people call it home. Life in these cities is different. Buildings have heat, and people have access to modern things. But the cold still affects everyday life. People have to keep their cars running so the engines don't freeze. They build special winter roads on top of the frozen rivers and lakes. Living in such extreme conditions comes with a lot of challenges. Building and taking care of infrastructure is expensive. Getting access to healthcare and education can be tough, especially for people in remote communities. But the people who live in Russia's Far East and northern cities are tough. They have a strong sense of community. They help each other out and work together to overcome the challenges they face. Their spirit and determination are truly inspiring.